everybody, and welcome to North of 60. I'm Heidi Schweighofer. I'm here today with Rich Piekarski, and I pronounced it correctly.
Yes, you
the
did.
Chairperson of the Senior Advisory Committee. I promised that you would have updates on the committee and what we're doing and what we're planning at least every 2 months. So now in this new year, we have some exciting things that are truly going to happen for all of us over 60, and Rich is here to talk about them. So Rich, tell us what's happening since.
Well, it's going to be exciting 2020, new year for the Hudson seniors, I believe. At this point, we have concluded with our summary of all the questionnaires of all the Hudson seniors, which, by the way, we had a large participation,
We did.
as far as people participating in the questionnaire on what their wants and needs were. And kind of the biggest topic, of that summary, that final summary, was that they wanted events on Wednesdays and Fridays, and also having more educational lectures, and also some social time, and even arts and crafts. So we're busy now trying to get ready for our first month, February, where we'll be having our first events, lectures, and social time, and that'll be all throughout the whole year. So our goal was to have that publicated through the Hudson Hub Times, local communities, here in town, library, and so forth, as far as to get the word out on what those topics will be and when those dates will be. Right now, it's the second and fourth Wednesday of each month, which will be the kind of set aside for the lecturer or educational seminar, and then the first and fourth Friday for more of a social laid-back time. And we kind of envision right now for those Fridays, and by the way, Wednesdays and Fridays will be 11 o'clock to 2 p.m., at least slated for now.
Right.
And we'll have probably, for the social events, more laid back. There'll be coffee, tea, newspaper, some arts and crafts will be presented as far as for anybody attending, but cards, board games, puzzles, things of that nature.
Bingo.
Yep, bingo. Bingo's a big event, yes.
And so it's the first and third Friday.
Yeah, I think I said fourth, so first and third Friday.
The second and fourth Wednesday.
That
So
is
every
correct.
week something is going to happen.
Correct, yes.
Now, tell us where.
This is going to be at the old Pasco Community Center. That's Terex Road address. But the old Pasco facility is ready. There's a community center on the first floor. It's all wheelchair accessible, handicap accessible. Parking's not a problem at all. And we'll be able to have 3 compartments, actually partitions, so when we have a larger event, we can have, I think, up to, I want to say 150 seniors, or if it's a smaller, intimate type of setting or need, we can break it up into 3 compartments.
I forgot about that. That's going to be nice. So we can do 3 simultaneous activities.
Correct, yes.
Now, let me tell about the first one, all right?
Yep.
So the first event is going to be February 12th, and it will be a lecture and luncheon. You said you wanted luncheons now and then, and we're planning on having a lecture and luncheon at least every month beginning in February. So the February luncheon is called Healthy Heart, Healthy You, and it will be presented by Western Reserve Hospital staff, and they will be providing a Valentine-themed lunch. Now, there will be articles in the Hub. There'll be an ad in the Hub. We'll make sure that flyers are over at the library and church offices and wherever else we can think about putting them. You will have to RSVP for these lectures and lunches every month, because as Rich said, the capacity is only 150 people. And we will make sure that the information that you get each month has the RSVP phone number so you can call and make your reservation. So tell us some of the other things that people have been talking about for every month.
Yeah, there's one thing I did want to mention too before I forget is the past Mayor Basil had started the program, and now we're going to be overseen by Jane Hollington, our city manager.
Right.
So I wanted to make that. So we've already met as a committee with Jane, and things look like they'll be uninterrupted.
Yeah,
You know, as
I
far
thought
as
so
and
too.
pretty smooth. You know,
Yeah.
so that's one change for the new year. Regarding us, we're going to be probably busy trying to get ready for that February 21st, our first event that you just mentioned.
February 12th.
Or February 12th, sorry. And we'll be busy with getting some inventory, I think, for supplies, and there will also, as you mentioned, be luncheons, and some of those will be sponsored by local communities. But we have a lot more exciting things and a lot more work to do before we can get anything finalized.
Yeah. We spent some time today talking about topics that might be of interest, and I think we could have filled up 2 years worth of
For sure.
a monthly calendar for some of the things that we have in mind that you might really enjoy looking or listening to. I'm so glad this is happening.
Yeah, it's
been a interesting year, Rich.
Yeah, it like I said, it kind of started out a little bit slow. I mean, it could have been thought of from some people, but we were busy, as you know, very busy. All the board members are extremely active. Their heart's in the right place. They want to do the right thing for the seniors. So we were busy at that point, just updating the Hudson directory.
That took months.
It did, to get numbers and new emails because it wasn't updated for years. So there's at least something that seniors can now refer to easily, and it's all updated. As far as
Right.
any need that they under a lot of topics that they might want. Yeah, the lectures, are endless. I mean, we have a lot of topics out there. I don't know if we should go over a couple of those.
Just mention some of the ones we talked about, if you remember.
Yeah,
And
there's a
I'm
couple
looking
that
for
are like self-defense classes for seniors. We're looking at. We're also looking for nutritional guest speakers to talk about nutritional value and intake. We're also looking at maybe some possible pharmacists for some drug interactions and drug costs, Medicare Part D. We're also looking for, talk about maybe some speakers on therapies, health safety, downsizing.
getting rid of stuff. And then we have someone coming in to talk about Medicare supplemental insurance and VA benefits in the fall.
a
I
big
hope
topic,
that
right.
is going to be good during that time of year when we have to enroll in Medicare programs. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I am just so happy that we finally are able to say, on Wednesdays and Fridays, we are going to be offering these things
Right,
for
exactly.
the seniors in Hudson. Have you been out to see the community room?
I have. It's been, it was still under construction, a part of it. So, and they were remodeling, I should say. But at this point, from what I'm hearing, it looks beautiful, and it's going to be enough room. There's also a little small, as you know, theater type looking room.
I keep hearing about that.
Yeah, that's something that possibly those lectures that we will have might be in that room. It's still all on the first floor, but I want to guess it's probably seats about 50, 75 plus.
Oh,
so it's
really?
Yeah, it goes up maybe 3 tiers of seats. Not a large room, but perfect for any kind of any presentation that
That's
lecturer
smaller.
might have.
Yeah. Restrooms off this, I have not been to see it for, gosh, I don't even think it was, even had walls when I went to see it.
Right.
So I do remember that there were restrooms fairly nearby, and it has a warm-up kitchen, a catering kitchen, off to one side. So hopefully we can have coffee and tea and so on and so forth.
Correct. Yep.
So, and tables and chairs will be delivered there anytime now.
Yeah, no, it's a work in progress. You know, we got a nice plan together, as you know, as far as the committee, and it's just getting busy making that, you know, hitting those dates to make sure everything's, you know, there when we start.
When we start. And staff, those of us on the committee are going to be volunteering our time on those Wednesdays and Fridays as well. I know we don't have anyone in town that is at this point a senior director, so we're all chipping in and going to make this happen.
Yeah, the committee's been, as you know, phenomenal as far as like giving of their time, you know, and their, you know, they want to make this right for the seniors. And again, it's all based on their feedback from the questionnaire as far as dates, you know, what kind of events they want, what kind of, you know, crafts they want, what, you know,
Yeah,
those
everything.
kind of things. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I do want to mention something. All right, Jill Rango. So lots of you know Jill Rango. She does the balance and flexibility classes at St. Mary's on Mondays and Tuesdays. I've had her as a guest on this show for both the balance and the flexibility portions of what she does. And she is going to start an additional balance class a month at the community room for seniors, and it will be at 1 o'clock on the fourth Wednesday of every month beginning in March. Jill is not available on February 26th, but she will be available in March, and so every fourth Wednesday at 1, you will have Jill Rango available for her balance class. And if you have not taken the class and you are anywhere near my age, you really need to take the class. She does a fabulous job, and you really gain a lot of confidence in your daily movement. So we're glad to have her on those once a month Wednesdays.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefit to that. You know, a lot less risk for falls.
You know it.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. I attend the class now, and just last week she made a comment to some of the people in the class about how much more confidence they had in some of the things we were doing, just in knowing how to put their body so they balance, and as they start moving, they don't teeter.
Yeah, because it can be very scary, you know, at a certain going down steps or one step or a lot of steps or just getting through a narrow hallway.
That's exactly right. She does a great job. So, all right, we have lots of exciting things happening. Thank you so much for coming, Rich. Now, it's January, so I'm going to have you back, if you don't mind, in March.
Yep.
And we will talk about what happened in February and how we're going to move forward from there.
Right, and again, if the community, the seniors want to still allow for feedback, this is just a starting point. So, I mean, I think we're, you know, have enough skills to move on the dime as far as if there's any changes or any other things that the seniors might want. So this is just a starting point from the initial survey.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it, and see you soon.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you for watching this brief clip for North of 60. I hope you all had wonderful holidays and you're looking forward to this new year. Thank you.